peace, whatever you were looking for in this life. It is looking for you too. Whatever you have been searching for, it is searching for you too. And here is purpose and here is reason for you to find yourself. Because whenever you decide this, whenever you truly embark upon this, that you will find yourself. Whatever you are searching for, it will find you too. You will not be so alone to it. You will have that company of what is searching for you. If you simply and humbly decide that you will find yourself, that you will experience whatever you are in whatever present moment that you are living within, experiencing within, witnessing within. If you are humble enough to it, that you will find yourself within it. In every circumstance of your own being, you will find this, what is searching for you. And perhaps you will not always be so happy to find what is searching for you, but it will honor you in that you accept it, and that you are humble to it, that what you find is of your own being, that you are not foreign to this experience that you are having, that it is entirely central to you, it is native to you, it is of your origin, whatever you are experiencing. If you can accept that in all of the world, in all of its circumstance, in everything that you witness, if you can accept that this is of me, that this has a vital role to play in my own development, if you can accept that, if you can find yourself within it, what harmony, what peace can come from this? What attainment will come from it? What would you yourself become from embracing this experience in all that it is? Not to neglect it, to embrace it in its difficulties, in its ease. It's so often, we want the contrary of it, we want the contrast, we want the paradoxical nature of it. We want to find what we are searching for and not have our own being, not know ourselves. But that is not the nature of it. The nature of things is for you to witness that you are. To having a loving embrace of this simple truth that you are, and that all things are a reflection of you, are a process of development of nature that you are. Let us reflect, let us look within ourselves, and let us ask the question, what am I seeking? And for what reason? Do I want power? Do I want control? Am I afraid? Is that why I want these things? Do I have something that I would like to contribute from this, that I have power or that I have control? Do I have a right to these things? Would it be a benevolent nature that I choose that I have that I attain that power or control? It's a very funny thing if you will look at it. And it is a very funny thing because the nature of all things is already granting who you are to you. That is a humble thing to be able to take within your hands and to be able to hold and examine and look at and find yourself within. Whatever you are experiencing is of your nature. It's something you cannot escape. And so if I'm seeking something such as power or control, am I seeking an influence over others or of myself? And for what end am I doing this? It is not an answer that I can give you, but I invite you to the question, into the resolution in humility that you find this yourself. Perhaps that is not what you want. Perhaps you do not want power or control. Perhaps you want ease. Perhaps you want complacency. Perhaps you would like it to be entirely something that is granted to you at all times, that you do not have to do anything, but to sit back and relax. But perhaps you are being faced with the contrary of it because there is something within you. There is a true strength within you. Something that is beyond your conscious perception, your immediate awareness, that would like to be brought forth. That you have a capability of your own. That you can get beyond complacency and ease. And that you can get beyond a desire to control and have power over things. And instead live entirely within your own nature, within your own path, and embrace the mystery of what will come before you. Not that you have power over it, but that you have power over yourself, that you have influence over yourself to determine of your own being, your own higher nature, and that what you are seeking will find you in that way. I want ease. I must follow this path that will give me this. I must be of my own being, of my own accord, that which will be allowed to have peace and rest. I want power. I want influence. I must be of my own being. Will be allowed, what would be righteous to have these things. What would be of my own nature and the nature of divine, the nature of all things, that would be a benevolent cause upon all things, that I would have this and that I would be able to grant myself upon these things. And then this will find you. Whenever you have become it, whenever you are ready to wield that. And that is a funny thing, you know. What will we do with peace? What would we do with power? Have I gone beyond being a corrupting force of my own being? Am I ready to have that peace or power, influence? Am I ready to have that? Would I do good things with it? Or would I condemn myself with what I have sought and was not ready to command, to be present for? And so that is just a fun little bit of acknowledging our own nature and the nature of all things. What do you want to be? What do you want to see? It would like to see you too. It would like to be a company to you. And whatever you are experiencing right now has a purpose to deliver you to that nature that is yours. That is the funny thing about that desire. It was never lost from you. It is already yours. What is keeping you from it? Yourself. What you do not acknowledge of your own being. What you do not accept of your own being. The capability that you do have that you do not acknowledge and act upon. It is very simple, but we are often asleep to it. And that is okay. That is okay. Because every day we become more awake. Because this is inevitable, that you become who you are. And that you witness the fruit of it, that you are. And that the nature of all things will endow, will grant this upon you. That you are allowed this, that you will witness that you are. And that all that you have sought, all of the while that you may have believed that you are without, what you are seeking is with you and seeking you as well. If you will accept and be and become all that is meant of you, without neglect, with acceptance and forgiveness for your flaws and for your failures in all that you do become. Beautiful love and truth. Glory, grace, strength, thanks Grateful, God, that you are courage, strength, protection. I'm with you. Peace.